Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Borderlands 3. Today we are going to be farming this apparently badass weapon. We messed with it in the past a little bit, and it was okay. But I think with our build currently, if you have a TDR build modes, and this is another weapon that you can actually use, which is pretty cool. So you're not just stuck with using TDR things. You can actually use this in an assault rifle called the Alchemist, which we've used a lot, or I'm not sure. I played with it a lot when I was testing weapons, legendary weapons, to see what was good, and this weapon was, but I don't remember it being as good as it is now. So I think they did buff it, although I may be crazy. But one of the things that I had no idea about, which I'm super happy that they did, I definitely think they bumped up the damage. I don't think it had 500 damage, which adds up to 1,000 damage per shot, and that splash damage. Anyways, regardless, the Alchemist is awesomely a reference to Full Metal Alchemist, which is you can't gain something without giving something in return. So, as you guys can see, this weapon has a nozzle right by your face. So when you go to pull the trigger, pow, you get an exhaust flame right in your mouth. Not good stuff. But instead of it being fire, it's electricity. Now, why is this incredibly good? Well, first of all, I didn't know that was always going to be elemental/electricity based. So with our shield, the transformer, which whenever we deal shock damage to ourselves, we gain it as shield. So now we are basically having a weapon that heals us to an extent, as well as does decent damage. As well as this one absorbs bullets and adds them to my weapon count. I had no idea. That's extra awesome. Holy shit, 40% chance? Mother of God. Anyways, regardless, yes, we also have this. So beforehand we had something that increases our damage when we're terrified, but it was kind of a trashy grenade that I didn't like. Now we have something slightly less trashy. I would have preferred if it was in like electricity or something, but no, it's cryo, which I guess can kind of help stop an enemy in their place, so you can smash them with some stuff, maybe. Regardless, as you guys can see, today we do not have the gods of save files and not wasting time are gone for now. So we have to farm this the good old-fashioned way. Will we get lucky and get it to drop? Probably not. Yeah, probably not, but we want to get an anointed equivalent of this in anything. It can be one that's damage tied. Honestly, one that I think would be amazing. And even if we get something like a TDR that's like this, but there's a certain... Do I have it? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, killing an enemy grants a 5-stack, grants 5% more damage, and gives you increased reload speed for 25 seconds, and this ability stacks. So, if you have, say, I don't know, this, which you throw one, and then it kills like 8 people because it has homing projectiles, and you get, what is it, 5 per kill? So then you just get a ton of that stack all at a burst. That's amazing. Also, I don't know if that stays constantly. I think if you switch weapons, you'll lose that buff. But also, it increases the reload speed, so we're able to chuck our thing that's that much more fast. That sounds amazing. You'd be like a little mortar, just going nuts. So I'm hoping that I can get lucky and get that, but probably not. But maybe. Also, I think it'd be good on this one too. But I think the one that I have seen that I think is extra good, if that makes any sense, is one that actually plays off of when you're terrified, you get increased ammo regen. Which is amazing because this thing actually chews through ammunition. So that was kind of a way to offset it with the terror regen ammunition kind of gist. Anyways, regardless, we are going to want to make our way to Eden 6 and of course to the Jacob Estate. Now, this is also a great time to talk about how I just feel like a dumb idiot. So, when the game was first out, I was like, time to start doing the thing that I used to do so much in the past when I played Borderlands 2, Yodi Slayer and all that stuff. Used to make guides of going to kill bosses and attaining legendaries and doing that whole process with the viewer so that they kind of feel less shit about how many times it takes them to get the legendary to drop and all that stuff. Also, are we on the highest difficulty? I think so. Let's see. Yes, we're on the highest difficulty. Great. Let's turn the game down. It's a touch loud for me. But anyways, lo and behold, when the game first came out, I was like, cool, let's try to farm for this thing called the Legion, which I've seen so many people get from this boss all the way over there. But turns out, no. Yeah, Gearbox did the same oopsie that they did a long time ago, which was basically, yeah, look at that thing just chew through that person's hell. It's great. But let's get in this and just start running. Anywho, also, what does this look like? What are we rocking right now? That looks fucking amazing. Well, minus the giant M. You're gonna want to make your way all the way over here. We are farming the same enemy we first farmed to get a legendary. Again, I kind of hate that is what happened. That we were like, that Borderlands 3 released without having like bosses to farm and get like farming legendaries. It's just a nightmare. Like, why? Why would you do this? Also, we are using the TDR Chuck build because why would we not? Are you an insane person? Although it is annoying that the TDR Chucks are not spawning, but we got nothing. Go back, load back in, baby. We know how to do this game. I think I still will compensate with a save file whenever I do find it. Because yes, this is, I very, very, very much doubt that I'll get lucky with the thing that I want here, so fingers crossed and all that. Most likely no, though. Most likely, unfortunately, no. But yeah, I basically made a guide on how to get a weapon that had no actual chance of spawning from that enemy. It just was lucky that it kept dropping for people, and yeah, feels real bad that what do you call it? There was no loot-based items in the game and all that stuff. There we go. He's dead. He dropped Hanata. We're on Mayhem level 4. Again, reiterate, it feels bad. It feels real bad. I wonder how this works. I mean, the Alchemist is good. It just takes some time to fire. Also, it's one of those weapons that it, what do you call it? You're like shooting it. It's not like you can't just hold down the trigger and you're like blitzing stuff down. It's like a Jacob's kind of collaboration, I think. We don't care about you. I don't think we care about you either. We'll do some of that. I'll kill you dead. That's the person we want to kill. So we reload. All that stuff will detonate. I mean, it's okay. It can be better if it had an anointment and stuff on it, but we are on Mayhem level 4, so the fact that it's even somewhat alive and doing good is pretty damn amazing. Also, we're not spec for Incendiary, which if we were, it would be doing even better. Yeah, it's solid. It's also fun. It's just another weapon to use, which is great. And dead. Right? Right? Yeah, dead. It's just when they all start blowing up and stacking. And again, nothing. Not even like nothing. Just Mayhem 4. We have a good luck stat as well. So, all right. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I mean, okay, we're not gonna get a new companion, or sorry, a new character in this game for a while. Apparently, I think it's gonna be maybe a year. They said it's just gonna be a while till we see another Vault Hunter. But they did say something to the effect that they're going to try to increase our character's kind of capacity in a different way. And I don't know what they mean by that entirely, but I think that means we're basically just gonna, like, Zane's gonna get an entirely new skill tree. Amara's gonna get a new skill tree at some point, which I think sucks. Again, I think most people loved them adding things like a Krieg or a Necromancer. Like, people love that, so I don't know what they're doing. And then again, Gearbox seems weird when it comes to, like, who's perceiving things there. Like, again, the fact that, like, legendaries are not like tied to a specific person that you can get stuff from, like we're doing right now, where the Alchemist is tied to this guy. That's weird. Like, that just seems like a really giant undersight for what your community does. And then the same thing as the other one. You thought people didn't like the characters? I thought people loved the characters, like, again, Necromancer and Krieg. But I don't know. And that wrecked you. All right, one shot you. Dear Lord, and you died, and not dropped nothing again. Great. Maybe you need to transform or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because one of the things that I really want in this game is kind of more unique legendary effects. Like, again, that's something that made me kind of sad when I seen Amara's skill tree. Amara. Is because she had some cool abilities that were like so close to being something that is super interesting, fun, and unique. Which was, I think, she had a couple of abilities where when she kills somebody, there's an orb that bleeds off with that damage, with that overkill kind of damage. And that's just an interesting idea. But for me, I would love if there was a weapon that kind of acted as like these homing projectiles, kind of like Krieg. Krieg used to have an ability. It was way at the end of his skill tree, but whenever he was on fire, and whenever he took damage while on fire, it would release like a sweat gland. And Krieg's sweat was quite literally like nitroglycerin, or liquid nitrogen. Sorry, whatever, like an explosive basically. So this fire orb would literally get birthed from your soaking gun hole wound and fire at this enemy, doing okay damage. But it was shit like that to me that makes this skill tree fucking sick and so fun. It's not necessarily like you doing boatloads of damage, but it's about you feeling like you're this fucking insane whirlwind monster, you know? Like even this is a good example of that same kind of feeling, like where we throw our gun and just these missiles, like these kind of orbs, find their target and wreck shop, and there's explosions, blood, guts, and you're the only one standing, fit as a fiddle. You know, like that's the shit that people want, in terms of like the way that you feel when you make a build or anything like that. So it's weird that some of the characters kind of have skills that seem like they're doing a little bit, but just it's not enough to actually get you there, you know? Like if there was a skill, one tiny skill in your skill tree that was revolving around the fact that like the more damage you take before you activate your action skill, you'll make more little death orbs that when you activate your action skill, they'll all spawn off of you. And then you again, while you're playing in co-op or while you're just playing normally, you activate your action skill and then you see everything just get unleashed and you're like, holy shit, I feel fucking awesome. Or even if it doesn't do a lot of damage, it still creates the visual effect of holy shit, look at me. Again, you dropped nothing, my guy. Not a damn thing. Let's leave. Again, we're not getting anything. But, yeah, so for me, so stuff like that, I really, really hope that they do, like, because again, the way they made it sound is they sounded like they were just gonna update characters' classes. Like, so Zane might have, like, a Mara, maybe in the future actually has, like, a Krieg-like Berserker mode. Who knows? I don't think they'll never make another character, like add a character to the game. I think they probably will, but I think it'll be a little bit far out because that's what they were kind of saying it would be. It'd be a kind of a lengthy time gap in between, unfortunately. Come on, bud. We're a little bit low on ammunition. Are you gonna spawn? You are. Oh, you're a hardened badass, you say? It's almost enough to kill you, right? That'll do it. Well, shit. Fucking fine. I don't even know if I can get up there. I don't want to. Who cares? It's not as good as... It's not what we need. It's fine. I don't want to run it. It's like you gotta go all the way around. It was anointed. Maybe it was exactly what I wanted. I don't know. Oh, we should equip the like the speedy little SMG gun though. That'll help. Well, actually, we should also get the slide thing because we can move. We're not like getting close to dying when fighting these enemies, so we can afford getting the slide decal. Never mind, we don't have it. Well, shit. God damn it. Okay, well, we can at least get the SMG, right? Right? Please. Nope, I gave it to our flak guy. Well, we'll get another one maybe. I don't know. We'll make do. It's not the most efficient, but it'll all work out. Daddy Goliath. I hate saying that word, and you've done it, and that's why you've died. Oh, is it not guaranteed that he spawns? Oh, he didn't spawn. I didn't know he could not spawn. How dare you? Oh, that was the other thing I want to talk to you guys about. Way back in the day, when Borderlands was just kind of a pipe dream. Borderlands 3, sorry. Borderlands 3 was just kind of in the discussion. It wasn't like for sure gonna happen. But it was. But anyways, this is around the time there was one piece of like leaked knowledge that people were like, holy shit, Borderlands 3 is happening, and this is Gearbox's kind of subliminal way of showing that it is. And essentially they did like a 3D render of what a melee weapon in Borderlands would be. Like a melee manufacturer. And I thought, oh, this is totally going to be in the next Borderlands game because of course it is. Like, why would it not be here? Also, did we not like get? Why is like something happening? No, it's here, so it does spawn. It's just we're getting ungodly unlucky. Anyways, yeah. So I thought, okay, this is totally going to be in the next Borderlands game. But then towards the release, we heard nothing of it. So then I thought, okay, well, the only time I couldn't see them just throwing that away because I don't think it would be that complicated just to like. Upload like a plasma sword and just that's the only thing you can do is hit, and maybe you use ammo the same way, right? But to me, what I think is that it's going to be coming into a DLC. So DLC 4 is going to be like maybe where we meet some people where we're meeting manufacturers that are like maybe unknown. Why are we not getting the special? Yeah, Zealot. Yeah. Oh, you know, one of these is the important guy. Yeah, that's Heckle. Bang. There we go. Boom. Heckle dropped shit. No dang gum thing. Sad. But to me, that's like, I'm hoping that that's still a thing. I'm hoping that in like a coming DLC, maybe the next or third one or whatever, they'll be like, hey, you're like, actually you met 2 or 3 manufacturers that have to do with melee weapons. Choose what you want, right? Because there are a lot of characters that could, like, you could do melee weapons in a way that could basically give everyone that kind of chance. Like for Moes, you could give them, you could basically make a sword that you literally throw, or a hatchet that you throw that just does a boatload of damage, like an explosive AoE kind of dynamite Krieg buzz axe, like what do you call it? I think Moes could totally use that, and then that would just play off of that. Oh shit, shit. Why does that not work? And why do I down myself in those instances? Is it because we deal too much damage to ourselves that we can't heal through it? I don't know. Because that shouldn't happen, but that happens every now and again. When you're really weak and you try to heal yourself like that, it's a no-go. Weird. Don't know why that happens. Guess you're better off switching to the Alchemist and shooting. That way you'll repair your shield. Although we do not do too much damage to ourselves with the Alchemist, so it's just okay. I can't even show you guys because we're not that weak. But yeah, Echo died. And you're dead too, because all damn missiles. And nothing still. But yeah, man, Moes could have like a bunch of little hatchets with like dynamite tied to them, and you throw them, or maybe have a handful of them that you can throw like 5, and there's like limited ammunition, but they do a shit ton of damage. But Moes could really make use of that because she can regenerate ammunition, right? Ow, also ow. Oh, we got some. Is it the Alchemist? Nope, it's the Face Puncher. Never mind. Apparently, this is the Face Puncher can also drop, or it's a world drop. Who knows? Regardless, do I even want that in my inventory? Ooh, it's a bad Face Puncher too. It's no good. That is a no good Face Puncher. But yeah, especially with the idea of like Krieg already introducing kind of like the premise of a buzz axis, or sorry, melee weapons, and how that basically it's just Digistructs right back in your hand. And like Amara could have an elemental one that has like, well, Amara could have everything because she actually has melee enhancement abilities. But just because it's a melee weapon doesn't necessarily mean you couldn't play off of other things. Like there could be like a plasma sword that when you do a strike, it creates like a fire tether in the air that moves forward a couple feet, kind of having a range-like effect, right? So you could definitely like make stuff work if you wanted to. Everybody died. Nothing I got nothing. Again, we're playing on AM4. What is life? What is life here? I wonder what the others would be. Because I could totally see you just make a melee weapon that plays off of splash damage, and then Moes just soaks that up. And then you could just have like a broadsword, or like an actual sword without any gimmick, and that would just be pure melee damage, which Amara's melee build could just soak in.
Dead meat. Serving up
We got something. We got something. And that something is go forth conquering and conquer. See, this is the Legion one. Is it? I think it's Legion, right? Yeah, it's Legion. Why does that say Legion? Doesn't it say Legion? Okay, no, maybe it's different. I thought it was like some kind of Legion thing. Maybe it's the same one because it explodes when you're done shooting it.
I am friggin' invincible.
We're just slowly chipping away at you. Boom, dead. Maybe people explode. No, it's just a radiation thing. I don't know. Regardless, I don't want you. I never did. How dare you? Let's see, this will do electricity damage, so we're really weak right now. It's not a lot of electricity damage, but it gets better. See? But I do think if you had an electricity equivalent of this, and you just laid onto yourself like that, and you activated them, you do get self-damage. See if we record that, so yeah, or we hit that, we absorb our damage, so yeah. Regardless, if we had an electric equivalent of that, we could definitely, if we were like really needed a heal, then we'd be good, I think, with that one. Yeah, because Zane's clone cannot move, so I don't know what his melee kind of like hybrid would be. Maybe it would be something like getting a melee kill or hit would reduce your action skill cooldowns. That way Zane could have something in it, like stuff like that. Like, yeah, I think melee weapons could definitely exist in a very cool way in Borderlands. So I hope that wasn't just like something they tested and thought, nope. Well, which, you know what's funny, actually? Holy shit. Sorry, that all clicked in my head. Right now, currently, Gearbox just released that they are making a brand new game with, I think another company. Regardless, it's a looter shooter, which is a slasher as well. So maybe they were working on that at the beginning of Borderlands and decided, nah, let's keep Borderlands guns, and move this kind of other shit, which is melee based, into like a third-person melee game. Boom. Maybe, although I really still hope we do get melee weapons in Borderlands, because, yeah, again, Krieg, it worked perfectly in that instance as well. All you would have to do is just give, like, certain legendaries, certain attributes so that everyone could kind of use them, so it wouldn't just be, like, an update for Amara. Yeah. Or at least that's my 2 cents. I know nothing, just to be as clear on a lot of it. For the twin gods, nothing. We got 2 legendaries, but all in like the span of 2 minutes. So that was lucky, but now our luck has been drained. We are just trying to get the Alchemist. Unfortunately, we've got nothing. But Grin, you already have an Alchemist. Yeah, but I'm hoping to get anointed, even though all the legendaries that dropped weren't anointed, despite we are playing on Mayhem level 4. Fun. Good times. There he is, big boy dropping, boom. Ooh, they perfectly clipped. And you dropped nothing but bits, so yeah. Ooh, I'm missing someone, right? Amara, Mose, Zane. No, that's it. Them before, yeah. Damn. I think, yeah, Zane would just, play off of like cooldown things, right? I do wish they would do some stuff with kind of like, I don't know, in MMOs they do kind of interesting things with weaponry and or just items. Whereas to me it'd be really cool if there was like, say, a melee weapon or even a gun that, oh, hang on 1 second, we're gonna do one of these, bang, and bang, and let's hope we can heal from this. We did. Can't get too close to us. Nice. Nothing though. Sure, let's go with a gun, because that's a little bit more believable, because now we're not just stuck on melee weapons. But say if there's a gun, and the more you shoot and you deal damage, it's like a Children of the Vault weapon, sure. Anyways, when you deal damage, you build up this permanent heat. But this heat can be converted when you hold down square to heal you for an approximate amount of healing from the damage dealt. So this way you could literally have a weapon that it's not like a grog nozzle that's just like heal to full in 2 seconds because fuck you, because you need to. And we're balancing the game around this overpowered thing. Well, that's not true. I don't know. Grog nozzle was a necessity, but then again, I think it was also one of the reasons why they threw so much damage at you, is because they were like, damn it, you're healing. Fuck, we gotta throw more damage at you to try to kill you. So it became kind of a mess in Borderlands 2 with the grog nozzle. But this way, you would actually have to earn the healing, and like, you know, damage someone, and then you'd build up this charge, and then you would just switch to your weapon when you need that some more charge, and you'd use it. And to me, that'd be a way of like applying healing to the game, but also applying a utility factor to weapons. That could be really interesting if you do want to make more difficult content, which it seems like they do, but they're not really. Again, it's like difficult content without having like ways to heal yourself, ways to debuff people, ways to all that stuff, which is weird because a lot of the oh no. Okay, really? Wow, that was some shit luck. It does not heal us for a lot. That thing does not heal us for great. We are not getting the Alchemist, boys. We may not be getting the Alchemist. I could just throw it on the ground and pick it up. Honestly, I do like this because we get to have some talks about some weirdo ideas they got, but at the same time, I just watched a video of a dude getting it like instantly, and I'm depressed. Okay, boom.
You're gonna get purged, heretic!
Boom. Nothing again. We're like, it's crazy. Have they just tanked the legendary drop rates? Because yeah, usually we get something, but like that's insane. Like, why would I not just be farming Grave Ward? I mean, I guess you can because now they're exclusive to certain people. But shit, I don't know. That was the give. Oh, you want perma drops or like drops assigned to other bosses? Okay, how about we trash the drop rates as well? You fucking ungrateful pieces of shit. I'm like, really, bitch? I bought your game. And I've supported you always. How dare you? I'm half kidding. I'm not like oh. Look at me. I did so much for you. No, I get it, but whoosh. Whoosh, yeah, if you just had that one perk on this, it'd be so good. The ability to, like, when you get a kill, you gain damage, but reload speed, because that's shit we're really lacking. Stop it. We're really lacking. Also, there's nothing there. I could just restart it as soon as I seen that, but I was talking and I was somewhere else. And this is the kind of shit where we just make a stream. Y'all keep me company while we suffer together, and then I cut it down for you two. I don't just sit here in silence, in sadness, just waiting for shit to happen. Mayday, eat that. You're still alive. Well done. More durable than the most. Don't shoot me. Do not come back at me. Does Heckle need to spawn? Because is that the problem? We're instant killing Heckle and he's just like, fuck you then. I'm not the person that actually drops it. Because it doesn't hide? Or maybe you, I don't know. I don't know, man. See, this is the shit. This is totally the thing. When you're farming and grinding, you're like, wait, there has to be some sort of sense to this, right? There has to be something I can do to better my odds. No, they're just shitty chances, man, my dude. You get like a 10% chance, and you're getting none of it, okay? And he didn't spawn this time. Feels bad. All right, Heckle, you're real, okay. I was gonna say, you're real weak. You could transform to hide. Okay. Be that way. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. The reason why I don't know is because I would say, listen, we're gonna do this on stream next week. Boom, bam. Let's go. I'll just insert a clip. But next week is gonna be, well, not next week, but sooner rather than later, it's going to be Handsome Jack's thing. Like this weekend, Handsome Jack's special DLC thing, Moxie's and Handsome Jack's DLC is gonna be arriving, and I want to play that.
Down for the count.
I don't want to play this stupid shit, but I mean, yeah, we'll just, I mean, yes, no, I will fucking get a farm, all right? Okay. Why? Why have you done this? Oh, yay, it's one of the better exotics or legendaries, yay. Guys, look at me. Look at me. Holy shit! We got the same one we were using. Don't look at me, alright? Okay, I'm gonna try to scour and find a save file, because listen guys, it's one thing for it to not spawn yet. It's a whole other thing for, we already have the one that we have that's pretty damn good, but the one that I want that's better is one that has, honestly, I'm not sure what would be better. One with the ability for when you're corrupted or terrored, you gain an insane amount of regen, so that you just keep firing this all the time and just keep stacking this. With this thing also has a magazine size for me of 30. It's 16 or whatever, but it's 30, which would mean it would regen a lot with Moses' abilities. But anyways, or with that anointment buff, a terror buff. But I don't know. Maybe it's better with the thing that I think, which is that fire. When you get a kill, you get increased damage, or maybe it's just better with the one that's kind of universally good, which is whenever you activate your action skill, when it ends, you gain gun damage. So maybe that would be better. Who knows? Regardless, I think I would want one in electricity though. That'd be pretty important. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. This has been. Oh, we could do a cool thumbnail thing maybe. It's kind of okay. It's kind of just okay. Sure. Good enough. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you for your time. Yes, I'm sorry we didn't get it to drop, but I would like to make a follow-up video with an electric equivalent with hopefully some anointments. If there is a channel out there, or a place, Nexus, or a channel, or whatever, that uploads save files of the Alchemist, because boy howdy would I love to have it. Regardless, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Subscribe button above me. 2 videos to my right. Thank you, and goodbye.